Good afternoon, Yankee fans and Giant fans across the board. How's everybody doing? Well, it's a pretty good afternoon. Joe here for Mania. How's everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. We do have some breaking good news for Yankees and their fans. The Toronto Blue Jays have already lost today. So big game for the Yankees tonight in Baltimore as Toronto lost to Tampa Bay 4-0 today. And the Red Sox are down 5-3 going into the top of the eighth inning. So good news all around, but even better news with the guest that I'm about to bring up. He's a Super Bowl champion, and you're definitely going to know him. So everybody, if you get questions ready, we appreciate it. Give us a little chance, and he'll be more than happy to answer a few questions. And please remember to subscribe and press the like button right here on NY Yankee Mania. So please, without any further ado, I'd like to bring up a Super Bowl champion of the New York Giants, Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker. Let's bring him up. How you doing there, champ?
I'm doing very well, man. Thanks for that introduction. I can't believe 30 years later, it never gets old.
Oh, my God, 30 years, that's nothing. Are you kidding me? Come on. I still remember a couple of those great catches, and we're going to start from the first. First of all, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And how's your family?
Thank you for asking, man. I'm doing very well. Both my kids are working. My son's a corrections officer, and my daughter is a flight attendant. And I have a beautiful 9-year-old granddaughter. And I tell you, it's football season, so everything's good.
You're blessed. Congratulations. That's awesome. So let me ask you, how does this all get started, Stephen? How did you become a Super Bowl champ? Tell us about being a Giant, basically your whole career, and what it is to and just talk to us about how you got it all started, and how did you say I believe this? This is incredible.
All right. So when I was about, I think, like 7 years old in McAllen, Texas, I never played football before, but you may remember those electric football games we used to play with the vibrating thing.
Oh, yeah.
Remember those? Yes. So they used to have blockers on there like this. And I didn't know what I was doing. The kids asked me if I wanted to play. And I said, sure. And I went out there and just stood up like this. And a guy ran around me and hit the running back and busted his nose wide open. And he started crying. They thought I did it on purpose. So they put me back there. And then when they handed me the ball, I just remember I took it and I just ran to the sideline and I outran everybody. And actually, that was actually the start when I said, you know what, this is fun. And I eventually we moved to Los Angeles, and my mom couldn't really afford for us to play Pop Warner football at the time because it was very expensive. So we played what you call street ball, and you guys may call it kill the carrier. We just called it whoever gets the ball gets tackled. And we would go to the Pop Warner games, and at halftime, we would go out there and put on a show for the fans. And I used to score 4 and 5 touchdowns all the time. Nobody could tackle me. And eventually went to junior high and played flag football, which was fun. And I remember the first time hearing my name on the loudspeaker, they said Stephen Baker scored a 70-yard touchdown. And I just never forgot that feeling. I wanted to do that the rest of my life. And I really didn't play organized football until I got to high school, Hamilton High School in Los Angeles, where the great Warren Moon went there before me, and Rod Martin, a linebacker for the Raiders, 2-time Super Bowl champion as well. I always looked up to those guys. But the first time I ever got on the field and put on pads, it was a lot different for me. But playing street ball, playing against 16-year-olds when I was only 8 years old, I didn't have any fear. So when I got to high school and put on the pads, it was actually easier for me. And my first year, I played what they call B football, a freshman. We went undefeated. Next year, I started varsity, and the rest was history, man. I was MVP of the team, and But a little backstory to that, I wasn't the best student. And because I really thought I was going to go to the NFL right out of high school at 5'8", 145 pounds. And I never forget my high school coach told me, he said, Stephen, one day UCLA and USC going to come in here and possibly offer you a scholarship. You're not going to be able to take it because you won't have the grades. But I'm like, I'm going to the NFL. I don't care about all that. And sure enough, it happened. And I always tell the kids, I said, what do you think he said when they first came in there? Is he fast? Is he a team player? Nope. How's his grades? And when my coach Lurchman told them 1.96, you'd have thought they won that $1 billion lottery. They left so fast. So I had to go to what they call a community college. And as fate would have it, the first day of practice, I dislocated my shoulder and wasn't able to play and had to redshirt. I had to have a screw put in. And so I just had to set out. I went to the library because I didn't like being around the team. And long story short, I got my GPA up to a 3.2. And then football season rolled around. I was so excited. I had great grades. I went on to score 15 touchdowns. Then the following year, same GPA, and I scored 16. And want to explain to the fans how I got the nickname. It happened in junior college because I had 31 touchdowns in 2 years, which was a national junior college record, which I shared with O.J. Simpson. And that was the only thing I had in common with him, the way. And
wow.
One time we played on artificial turf. I'd never played on artificial turf in my life. I always wanted to, watching the Steelers and watching the Cowboys as a kid growing up. A school called East LA Junior College introduced turf. And I remember standing on it, and I told my teammate, I said, dude, I feel unstoppable today. And sure enough, I went on to score 4 touchdowns off of 4 catches. A reporter came up to me and said, how do you feel if I write Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker? And I shrugged my shoulders. I said, sure, go ahead. I wasn't saying it to be cocky. It just had a nice little rhyme to it. And I went on to score 16 touchdowns that year. I was scoring 3 and 4 touchdowns a game. And the name kind of stuck. The grades were good. Fresno State came around. Purdue came around. UTEP, you name it. I had Illinois. I had letters from everybody, but I was in the driver's seat now because I had a 3.2 GPA. And I chose to stay close to home. I went to Fresno State. And while at Fresno, I dropped my first pass for a touchdown. And I remember the reporters writing Stephen Baker, the touchdown faker. So the following week, we played Oregon State, and I went 97 yards? Yeah, 97-yard bomb. And the rest was history. First time I touched a punt return, I took it back for a touchdown, and I had 5 called back. I was 3rd in the nation, but I would have been number 1, but I had 5 called back because of the intricacies of our punt return. It just promoted crackbacks on people, and sometimes my guys will catch them on the side. But I did have about 5 that stood up. And lastly, I averaged over 28 yards a catch for 2 years.
Wow.
And yes.
Wow. That's
awesome. I was long-winded there, man.
Yeah, really. I mean, that's tremendous. But Stephen, now the championship year, take us back a little bit. And what was the feeling to getting to every Sunday, and you were getting closer to the playoffs, and you could feel this was a magical year. Take us back how your feelings were every week. Were you like, I can't wait to play on Sunday? What was different about that year to any other year? Obviously winning, but take us all through that. What's going through your mind?
Well, that season, man, I tell you, we started off 10-0, and it actually felt like college because while I was at Fresno State, I only lost 2 games, I believe. And we were a team, and everybody pulled for each other. And we all had routines. Like Parcells had his little routines and things, superstitions. And mine was going to a comedy club every Thursday night called Rascals. And
nice.
I used to go there. Yeah, you probably heard of it, but a lot of the great comedians, Sam Kinison, Andrew Dice Clay, they would all come through there. And that was my ritual because until we lost the game, I kept going there, watching the comedy. Always had a great week of practice. That was the main thing. We always practiced like it was game time. So that way it was easier when we got into the game. But pushed each other. Mark Collins and Perry Williams, we pushed each other in practice. But when practice was over, we were all laughs, and we laughed in meetings. We were actually, I'm telling you, that was probably the closest team I've ever been for as being tight knit. Everybody actually loved each other and tried to make each other better and played for the other guy. Ultimately, we lost to, I think the first loss was the Eagles. They always used to win the battles, but never the war. Now they're doing pretty good.
That's right.
But, yes, that was a devastating loss. And then we lost to the Monday night, of course, against the San Francisco 49ers. And I never forget, Parcells told us at the end of that game, don't worry, guys, we may see these guys again. And that did happen. Of course, we lost to the Buffalo Bills, and we got them back. And that's when Jeff Hostetler stepped in. And a lot of people were worried about that because, don't get me wrong, Sims was great, and he was on target, making great throws. And unfortunately, he got injured, and Hostetler took over. And this is my message to the young kids who don't like their position on the team. I was on the scout team for about, I started the 4th game of the season. But prior to that, I was on the scout team. And Hostetler used to always say to me, Bake, let's get them hollered at today. Meaning we're going full tilt. Because most guys, even in high school and college, when they're on the scout team, they just go through the motions. But my philosophy on that is bust your behind so you can show the coaches they made a mistake. You're doing that against their first string defense. And that's the attitude we took. And ultimately, when Hostetler took over, the whole world, the press, everybody was like, oh, my God, they can't do it with a backup quarterback. But Mark Ingram, Odessa Turner, Stacey Robinson, we all knew what we had. And it was just magical when he took over. And we got to pay the Buffalo Bills back as well.
That was awesome. That really was. A couple of questions. One from Katie. Katie asks, what was your favorite part of being a Super Bowl champion with the New York Giants? How did you feel when it went to 0-0-0 the time? What was going through your mind, and what were you feeling at that point?
That's a great question. I'm old school, man. I remember seeing the very first Rocky. And that movie really inspired my whole life. And when we won that game, it was like a Rocky story. Actually, a reporter came up to me and said, how does this feel? And I said, it feels like a Rocky movie, because the first Rocky, remember, they didn't give him a snowball's chance and of winning that game or winning that fight, but he put up a good fight. And we were always underdogs. I think we were 14-point deficits or something like that. They just didn't give us any respect, but we knew what we had in that locker room. And when that clock went 0-0 and they started playing Frank Sinatra, New York, New York, it's a feeling I will never, ever, ever forget. I wish I could get the footage that Steve Diassi, he had an old school VHS camera out there and was videotaping everything. So it was really unbelievable. Yes. If you remember, like if you work for something all your life and then it actually happens, and in the fashion that it happened, I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, that kick to this day, I never saw it live, but I turned my back and I lined up where he was, and I just looked at the crowd. But I looked to my left and I saw my teammate. I don't know who it was, but his hips were as high as my head. And I said, I know he didn't jump that high because we lost. So I never saw the kick live until I saw it on TV. And man, I still get chills every time I see it because it looks like it's going to go in, but it drifts right.
You got a question for Teresa. It's kind of funny. She asks, when you guys are together and you went out to dinner, did these guys like really eat like animals?
I'll tell you this. I only went out with the offensive lineman one time, and I never did it again because I could not believe that they started off like William Roberts and Jumbo and Bart Oates. They started off with about 6 or 7 shrimp cocktails, and that was just for starters. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay for them. Yeah, I swear to God. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay for the bill, but I just could not believe that a human being could eat that much. And I can only imagine what they ate at home, even though we had strict guidelines on weight restrictions. Parcells would fine you, back then it was a lot of money, $50 a pound until you lost it. And
wow.
Yeah, I never ate with those guys again after that because I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah, that had to be something. Teresa said, "Thank you for answering that." She goes, "It was a kidding question." She said, She loved. She's actually a big 49er fan, but she rooted for the Giants because all her kids were big Giant
Okay.
fans. So she felt obligated to write in her heart. So
Thank you,
so
Teresa.
that's definitely a great thing. You have one other question from Bob Rizzo. He says, "What was your feelings when you guys played the Dallas Cowboys?"
Well, I was born in San Antonio, Texas, so I was a diehard Cowboy fan until I got drafted by the Giants. Actually, in my dorm room at Fresno State, Holman Hall, I had a picture of Tony Dorsett on my wall. And when I got drafted by the Giants, I said, it's time to put childish things away. I'll like them all the way up to that point, but moving forward, can't stand the Cowboys. So
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cowboys. Come on now.
No. I can't stand them, man. And also, whenever we played them, I always tried to have a great game against them because I always wanted to play in that stadium as a kid. Like I mentioned earlier about playing on artificial turf. And,
Right.
Drew Pearson was my guy, man, and Hollywood Henderson and all those great Cowboys back then. But when I became a Giant, man, all that changed. It's LT and wow, interesting enough, I had a game against where I got to play against one of my guys, like Everson Walls. I always admired and looked up to him because of what he was a free agent and played for 11 or 12 years with the Cowboys. And then to actually have him as a teammate and a friend now, it's like awesome. And when him and Diassi came over, it was such an honor to get those guys a Super Bowl victory to go out on top. But we always got fired up for the Cowboys and the Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles, of course. You always got to beat the Eagles, no question about it. I don't want to hear anything about that team. I've had it with them, but
I know, man.
But no, really. No, but I mean, like the memories. What did I ask you? Well, this is according to this is Kevin. Kevin is asking, do you guys hang together? Do you have a best friend? There are rumors that a couple of guys weren't feeling that great. Can you give us updates on how whatever how people like Lawrence Taylor and them are doing at this point?
Yeah, I saw Lawrence a couple of weeks ago. We did a thing on stage where it was about 8 of us, and we watched the Super Bowl with fans. And of course, LT arrived fashionably late, but who cares?
Right.
Everybody still go crazy when he enters a room. And that was probably about 2 months ago, and he was doing fine. Otis Anderson does a golf outing every year at Cedar Hill, New Jersey. LT always attend that. And the guys that I hang out with the most, of course, Otis Anderson, because he's right here in town. My good friend and roommate, Odessa Turner, is in Vegas now, but I'm still tight with him. But we're all pretty tight. The guys that stayed here, like Bart Oates, Howard Cross, Harry Carson, we still do Giant events together. Actually, our reunion is going to be in a couple of weeks. The Charger Giants game, we have our Giants reunion where the guys all come back, and for 3 days we just have fun and watch the game.
Now, when you guys, and that's great, and I hope you really enjoy it. Really sink it into yourself because it's I'm sure it's the greatest feeling. But when you do you get the itch? Like, in other words, man, I got to go on that field. I'll make them win, or I'll do something. Do you guys ever get the itch to say, let's get back there, man? Let's do it. We can do it.
Man, you have no idea. I always tell the kids, when I give a speech, like, this stuff never leaves you, man. I still, in my mind, I think I can, but I couldn't even beat my granddaughter running, and she's 9 years old. So I know I can't do it anymore. So I got to live my fantasies out by playing Madden on the PS5. Because but when I see guys like, even this last game, when Neighbors made that great catch, and number 17, Waddle, his name slips me, But them two deep
I
post
did.
seams, he caught down the middle, man. Yeah, I still get excited. And I always see what I would have done different, like jump up and go meet the ball. Don't wait for it. I always jumped up like Lynn Swan to meet the ball. So, yeah, I still have that itch from time to time.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Now, how about a player like Burrows? Were you close and tight with him?
Um, you mean number 17? I was
Yeah.
off the team by then. Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't play. Yeah, I left in '93 when Dan Reeves came in and cleaned house, so to speak.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
And that was the downhill of that. But we won't get into the sad days. So we'll
No,
keep
only
it.
happy times.
Let me ask you. I mean, you're humble. You haven't really talked about how was your family in all of this? And they must have been some proud people in your family for everything that you did, the wonderful play, that great year. If you did nothing else, that is your claim to fame, and you deserved every second of what you did because you were outstanding. You were
No,
really you were unbelievable. You made New York very proud. I got to tell you, that one year was just amazing. You guys were just the best, and you just stood out, and you made New York talk enjoyable again. The winter was great. And you woke New York City alive again, and that we always say thank you to you and your teammates for that.
no, I really appreciate that, man. And I always tell people, we played for the next guy. When I got the Super Bowl, the veterans who knew that was going to be their last game, I was foolish enough to think that, oh man, we're coming back every year after year after year. But we always played for the next person, man. And I wish more guys in the league today would think that way. Be the best player for your team. I tell kids and parents, I wasn't a Hall of Famer. I wasn't a Pro Bowler, but I was a Hall of Famer for my team. I was a Pro Bowler for my team when they needed me. And if more guys thought that way, you would have success. But everybody in this generation, not everyone, but you know what I'm saying, always want to get the cloud, get on ESPN, do something to get noticed. Just be the best player for your team. Don't worry about being the best player in the whole league so you can get a Super Bowl ring and a Super Bowl trophy and stuff like that. But it's a different world we live in these days.
Listen, you can have all the accolades and all of that, but you have something that a lot of people don't have, and that's
Thank
a
you.
Super Bowl ring. And that is the most important to you, your legacy, and if nothing else, you did it. You came through. You did it, and not everybody can do it. I mean, look in baseball. I mean, I don't know how big of a fan you are, or if you are a fan. There's 750 players every year, and only 26 get to raise that ring, get to raise that championship, and the Super Bowl. Same thing with how many players are on the team and all of that. So if nothing else, don't ever say you weren't a star, because you are a star. You're a star to New York City. And if that doesn't light up your fancy, then nothing will. And it doesn't matter if you had MVPs. You were everywhere. You were on all the big talk shows here. You were on ESPN. You were the star of that year, and that's more than millions and millions and millions of people could ever say. And in this game, you could be the biggest star but get absolutely nothing. And you were a star, and you won. And be always, always, always. Look at this. I'm like, I don't feel like a mentor, but I feel like I want to make sure you understand how important you really are to the New York Giant legacy. You must understand that, how we feel about you, because you were amazing. That year was amazing, and nobody can ever take that away from you.
No, I thank you for those kind words, man. And I have to say that as of late, I've been getting 3 to 5 letters a day from fans. I don't know how they got my address, but every letter that I've opened has been so touching. You know, they'll say, they always put a self-addressed stamp envelope in there, and they'll say, hey, Mr. Baker, I was a big fan of you when you were a kid. You were a little guy getting it done. And I'm not joking. I get 3 to 5 letters a day, and it used to be 2 or 3 a month. So I really appreciate the fans and the kind things that they're, you know, that they never forget. Because face it, I've been out the game 30 plus years, and it's always humbling that people still remember the nickname and remember that season. So I want to thank them, and thank your callers too for asking questions today. It really means a lot.
No, and I have a little other surprise for you before you go.
Okay.
And I want to just ask you something. In a very serious note, on November 11th, we're doing a show called Salute to the Troops. And everybody's going to be honored. A lot of people are going to be honored, and we would like to extend to you, if you have somebody that you're proud of, even yourself, whoever it is, that have done something for our freedom and for anything. If you're proud of somebody, we would like for you to come on and say say a few words with us, and we'd really, really appreciate if you can give us a few minutes of your time.
No, that is no problem, man. I got the perfect guy in mind.
Awesome. And you, like I said, and yeah, and we'll let you know the time and everything, but it's going to be something special. It's I just love it. We need to salute the people that make us do what we can do. You being a star in football, my little podcast or whatever, just being here and being able to see the ball games and all of that. And it's about time that they get recognized and say thank you to. And it's not only that, it's cancer victims and Lou Gehrig's disease or whatever. We want to give a big shout out to say thank you, and that we love each and every one of them. So I really appreciate you being a part of that if you can. And again, any story that you want, I appreciate that. Now I'm going to give you a little surprise. I'm going to give you a little surprise.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring him up right now. And there he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
My guy, Stephen Baker. I'm telling you, he's a legend. It's great working with him. Man, what a great guy off the field, on the field. And no matter where he is, he's always there for the fans. And I'm glad that we are connected. And he was on my show 4 years ago. That was the first time I connected with him. But we have a mutual friend. I want to shout her out real quick, Kelly Dolan. I want to shout her out. She's amazing in the business. And
yes, she is.
Yeah, so me and Baker have done a couple events together in person with Otis Anderson too included. So shout out to Otis Anderson. He's a great guy to work with too, and he's awesome. And all the giant, even my mentor Leonard Marshall, he's another one that has been helping me out since in the industry, and he's one of my closest mentors. So all these like giant legends, former giant legends, are amazing to work with, and even LT, I'll put LT in there too, and Rodney Hampton, everybody. And I just want to say thank you for joining Joe's show today. This guy is a hard worker, and we've been helping out his show, booking guests for his show for a month now. And actually, funny or not, we actually booked Howard Cross for the show. So he was on the show already. So Howard Cross was here. So yeah, thank you for joining Joe's show and for taking the time. And I know you're busy and obviously with the Giant season, but like I said, we all have to get together. And when is that reunion again you're having?
It's going to be the Charger Giants game. And yeah, usually the guys, they'll probably come in on a Friday, and then Saturday the Giants will have something for them. We usually go, Statue of Liberty or somewhere, and then Sunday the game. And it's always a good time because as you can imagine, we have so many laughs, so many Parcells stories. The way he used to treat us, it wasn't funny at the time, but now it's so hilarious. So we always have a good time.
Yeah, but like I said, so Joe, I was on the phone with Baker the other day before the show, and I told him all of us need to get together for a Giants reunion. So I want to make that happen outside of the stadium too. I want to make that happen, Giants reunion. So,
oh man, that would be awesome. Because like I said, you never seen a group of funnier guys when we get together. We all turn into kids again.
yep, that's true.
Yeah, we're all kids at heart, no matter what. There's no question about it. And you guys, especially Nathan, he's getting all these Giants, and little by little, I'm kind of starting to like them, and that's pretty. My family's like going, "What has happened to you? What has happened to you?" But little by little, because you guys have been so wonderful to me, that I don't have a choice, to be honest with you. You guys are amazing. And hey, listen, if you could turn me from a Cowboy fan to a Giant fan, believe me, you've done a big thing here in New York. You've done it all. Trust me, guys.
But we're going to keep working on you.
Yeah, keep working on me, really. But like I said, Stephen, you are welcome here anytime. Don't be a stranger. And we do have one final question for you. Are you a Yankee fan, and are you rooting for the Yankees?
Of course, man. I remember I went to a restaurant and I didn't realize, you hear about all the championships they won, but when you see all those rings in a case, oh my God, was it 27?
27.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. So how can you not be a fan of a winner?
Whoa, you hear that, fans? So I think they want to hear from you. Are the Yankees going to do well in the playoffs?
Always. And my boy Judge is from Fresno State, where I'm from, Fresno State Bulldogs. So Yankees all the way.
Hey, by the way,
go ahead, Nathan.
I was going to say, I'm also I work for a job in the Mouth Show. I'm the PR manager for a job at Chamberlain and the show. So actually, Baker's coming on that show later in October, I think. So we're looking forward to having you on that show too, Baker.
No problem, man. I enjoy doing these things. As you can see, I put the green screen up, put this behind me. I got other pictures I can put up. So I always try to take stuff to the next level.
Yeah, I like that back screen. I like that one.
Thank you. I got plenty of them, man. Like I can rotate them through and stuff. So I always try to make it look a little more special. Plus, I'm a nerd too, man. I love, me, Nish. I like helicopters. Yeah, video games.
You should show him. You should show Joe your collection that you had before, the game collection, or like the pinball thing you had and the other.
The one up. Well, when we're about to. I guess you want to see it real quick.
It's cool.
Just real quick. I don't know if I can get it back. But never mind the green screen stuff. But...
Okay.
So yeah.
There you go.
My camera doesn't go all the way over there, but I got 3 Pac-Man machines over there.
There you
got
go.
RC planes, helicopters.
Damn.
And I told you I'm a cool nerd. I'm a cool nerd.
I like those are cool.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, I just like to have fun, man.
The one thing that the fans really want to see is your championship ring.
Oh, yeah, let me get it.
There you go. That's awesome.
I do have the trophy, too, but I got to go to Albany tomorrow, so I packed up my car, and it's in the car already. But, yeah, this was our Super Bowl ring, Super Bowl 25. The two diamonds were the victories they had that year, and the 16 little diamonds around it were the victories we had that year. So 16 diamonds, and then the 2 represents the 86 and 90 championships.
Oh wow!
God bless. Wear it well always. God bless you with that.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing that. I mean, that's what I like. This show. I'm telling you, you guys are just amazing. And between the players, the former players, all the people in the chat, people like Nathan, and of course yourself, it just makes the interview so pleasurable, a lot of fun. And again, we can't thank you enough, Stephen. And as this football season keeps going, we'd love to have you back, and we can discuss playoffs and really have a good time. And Nathan will be on, and maybe a few others, and we'll really have a nice discussion on where the teams are going to go and who we believe may make it to the dance.
Anytime, man. I love talking football. This is fun. Come on. Anytime.
Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah,
we do.
safe travels tomorrow too, by the way, to Albany.
Oh no, thank you. I've been there for 3 days.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, God bless you, your family, and keep up the good work, Stephen. And remember, you're always a champion. Not only there, but in life. You are the man, and always remember that you are our Hall of Famer.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. God bless you guys too.
Oh, God bless you always. And we're looking forward to seeing you again. And then on November 11th, we'll be in touch with you.
Yeah. All righty. Stay safe, guys.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Let's go, I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's go, Giants.
That's okay.
And let's go, Yankees.
There we go. All righty. Peace out.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a great weekend. Drive safe.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I told you.
What's going on?
We bring it. My team and I bring it every single day for you guys. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, really. I mean, are you kidding?
We got some breaking news here. First, let me get to. So, my team and I booked Joe's NY Mania show for October 2nd with our good friend Marnie Schneider. She's a big-time author. She works in the sports business, entrepreneur. So she'll be joining this show October 2nd, Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So tune in for that. And then Peter Schwartz. We booked Peter Schwartz for Joe's NY Mania show on Friday, October 3rd at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. So Peter Schwartz will be coming from WFAN. And then we got more breaking news. Clayton Kershaw has announced that he will retire after the season. So there you go. Joe? Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here. Say it again.
Oh,
yeah, go ahead.
So did you get the two guests we booked you?
Yes.
With Marnie and Peter, yeah. But the other breaking news.
We heard everything.
Okay, Clayton Kershaw. Okay. Yeah, so Clayton Kershaw is announcing his retirement, they said, after the season.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would think it. I mean, he doesn't, to me, I thought he was done 2 years ago, to be honest with you. He had a great career, but, time is here. Time is here for him. And it's really that time for him. So, lots of luck to him and everything. But he was actually, I couldn't see him doing anything more.
Yeah. The Yankees lineup is out, by the way.
You have it?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to read it off to you. Hold on. All right. I'm going to put this first, the link for Charles. He wants to come on. And then, the lineup here. Okay, ready, you guys? All right, playing first base, leading off, Paul Goldschmidt. Batting second is your captain. Playing right field, the Golden Boy, according to Joe. Aaron.
The Golden Boy.
Batting third, playing left field, it's Belly Boy, Cody Bellinger. Let's go. Batting fourth is your DH, Big G, Giancarlo Stanton. Yep. Batting fifth.
What are you laughing at?
All right. All seriousness, batting fifth, shortstop. Oh, no, sorry. It says second base, Ahmad Rosario. See, we expected Rosario to be in the lineup.
Wow.
I know. Batting sixth is your center fielder, Grisbaum, as Sean says, Trent Grisham. Batting seventh oh, wow. This is a little surprise here. Batting seventh, shortstop is Anthony Volpe. Batting eighth is your third baseman, Jose Caballero, Cabby. And then batting ninth is your catcher, Austin Wells. It looks, I'm surprised Volpe. Yeah, not bad, but I'm surprised that Volpe's in there.
Well, maybe he's energized and he's ready to go. So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But we do have news, though. As I said before, final scores: the Mets beat the Padres 6-1. The big one, the Tampa Bay Rays shut out the Blue Jays 4-0. The Cleveland Guardians beat the slumping Tigers 3-1. the Athletics all over the Red Sox this week. Beat them 2 out of 3, 5-3. And the Mariners defeated the Royals 2-0.
Wow.
So kudos to the Yankees now. Now the Yankees have to make a move tonight, everyone.
Yeah.
And to talk about it, we're going to bring in one of our stars in the chat. Let's bring him on. Mr. Charles.
Hey, Charles.
How you doing, Charles?
Welcome.
Long time no see.
Good, how are you?
All right, how you doing?
Good. So
good. You got your new material. Everything is looking good.
Yeah, man. But I don't know, man. I have a microphone on here and I can't get it to work for some reason. I don't know what's the problem, man.
Oh wow.
Well,
I tried to go on the link.
You sound great.
I tried to go on the link you sent me, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm lost when it comes to computers, man.
Did you
it?
Do you like the Baker interview, Charles?
Oh yeah, that stuff's great. I love it, man. You guys are great.
Thank
Both of you. You know I love both of you, man.
Oh, we love you too, man.
No,
You're the heart of the show for us, Charles. So
Yeah, I'm on patrol on the chat.
yeah. You're our security guard.
I'm the bouncer. I'm the bouncer.
You're the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
My God. So, Charles,
go ahead.
First of all, how's the family? How are things going?
Everything's all right. My sister's doing good. She's getting better, so that's the main thing.
Nice.
I just went for a checkup, so everything. I got my flu shot and my pneumonia shot, so
Good
because
for you.
I have a heart issue, so I got to be careful with that, you know.
Then you can't watch the Yankees.
I know. I'm surprised I haven't. I'm surprised I haven't had a problem because when I'm watching, I'm always yelling at the TV. What are you doing? Why did he put this guy in? What is he doing? What is he thinking? Especially when the bullpen comes in, I have heart attacks because I don't trust. The only one I trust is Bednar. I don't trust the rest of them. I don't trust Weaver. I don't trust Williams. I don't trust the Wild.
Yeah.
They all scare me, man.
Well, I mean, listen, we got to trust somebody. We're going in, so our magic number now has gone down to at least 6. Actually, it might be 5 because both teams lost.
Yeah.
Did Toronto play today?
Yeah, they got shut out by the Rays.
Oh, they lost? Wow. Good. That's
so
good.
Now, does that mean we'll be 3 games out or 2 games out?
I think 2. I think 3.
No, we're
No, 3. The Yankees would be 3 out.
We're 3.5 out. If we win today, it would be 3 out.
3 out, yes. And a little room against the Red Sox. We'd like to see the Mariners lose a couple of games. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
The Indians, the Guardians, boy, they're coming on, boy. They've won like 7 or 8 in a row.
Yeah, they've been good. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games.
Yeah, they're on fire right now. And the Red Sox, I hope they get knocked out of the playoffs. That would make me happy.
I don't think that's going to happen, but I understand what you're saying. Let's take a couple of questions, guys. Let's see. So Jake says Volpe is batting .333 against O's pitching. That's why. Makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't see. I really don't see why he wouldn't be in there. And I want to give a shout out to everybody that's on T Road. How you doing, Damon, Katie, and in the chat, of course, we have John Ferrazzo, we have Bob Rizzo, we have Ava, we have Teresa. Let's see who else is on here. Oh yeah, big shout out to my mom from the satellite people that were here today that helped us big time with everything that went on with Spectrum. And I want to give a big shout out to him and thank you so much. And I just really hope that everything is good. He was wonderful, Moham, and I want to give you a big shout out for what you did and guiding everybody to make sure. I heard you out there. Make sure this gentleman's podcast is going to be working and working fine now. That's enough.
Yep.
So I really, really appreciate that. And, thank you for everything. And again, I can't thank you enough. Plus, he also subscribed to the show. So thank you very much. We really appreciate that. So I wanted to give out a big shout out to our Spectrum man, and keep listening. You said you like basketball. We have some basketball things coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
So again, thank you for that. Richmond Valley Pharmacy, thank you so much for always being there and being, number one, definitely in the chat and letting everybody know about the show. Guys, I want you to remember tomorrow night we're going to have that big Disney special with Lauren Negraval. She's going to come on, and she's going to be able to plan an incredible trip for you. Lauren has already told me a few people in the chat already reached out and is very, very looking forward to putting together a budget. Lauren will be able to put a budget on for you, plan your whole trip to Disney, the ins and the outs and everything. But she's going to explain everything. It's going to be a really, really great show tomorrow, guys, at 8 o'clock. So everybody, please come back for that. And a big shout out to Lauren today. Lauren, thank you again and for advertising with us and our live play-by-play games. Really, really appreciate that. So again, guys, if you get a chance, I know, Nitin, you're going to be on. Charles, I hope you have a chance to come on and take a listen.
Hey guys, don't forget. And guys, don't forget tomorrow. My team and I booked Brian McKinney for 4:00 tomorrow for this show. Super Bowl champion from the Ravens, so he'll be joining tomorrow at 4.
Awesome.
Ravens, nevermore.
Yeah, really. And we're looking forward to that too. So it's football and basketball and baseball and all.
Best time out.
Yes, and we want to make sure. Oh, and Nitin, let the fans know that you have booked some ex-baseball players too, please, because they've been chomping at the bit wanting to talk baseball.
Yeah, so,
yeah, I've seen all the people he's booked. I looked online. And I'm like, wow, man, Joe can never sleep now.
I don't sleep anyway.
All right. So I'm gonna go here. I'm getting a list for you guys. My team and I booked here for baseball guests. So, all right, the October 1st we booked this show. Dan Straley, former MLB pitcher, Straley. And then September 30th, we booked Chase Nixon. He played in the MLB Draft League, and he's the son of Red Sox legend Trot Nixon. So he'll be joining. And then let's see here. Bruce Maxwell. My team and I, we booked Bruce Maxwell, former MLB catcher, September 26th. And then September 24th, we booked our good friend, also Josh Booty. He played in the majors. He also played in the NFL. And then September 23rd, we booked my coworker from the Job at the Mouth Show, Nick Goody, former Yankees pitcher. He'll be joining on September 23rd. And then let's see who else we did for baseball-wise. I think that's it for now for baseball.
Yeah,
so,
no, that's fine. I just want
everybody.
everybody.
My team and I got more baseball people coming. Look, if you go back to Joe's show, previous shows, we booked them former Yankees like Kyle Farnsworth, Jabba. You can go see them. It's there. So
It's all there for you guys.
My team is working on more baseball people too. So stay tuned.
Please like and subscribe, please. Thank you.
Yep,
thank you. Thank you. Yes, Skip. We are getting to the 5-yard line with the 500 subs, everyone. So we're really, really looking forward to that show with giving away the prizes. You guys deserve it. You guys have been wonderful, and you've really been there for all of our shows: the morning show, the pregame show, the guest shows, the ball games that we announce every now and then. And our post game show, which I absolutely look forward to each and every night, rather than Yankees win, lose, or draw, or rain out. We'll always be there for you guys, and we'll always do something special. Everybody has shined in little by little. And Charles, you're definitely one. You're just incredible to the show. You're a rah-rah guy. We really care for you, and we're always here. The same thing with T-Road, all the wonderful things that he writes to me, and the people that's in the email. Oh my God! I mean, just wonderful things you guys write and say about the program. We can't thank you enough. And this is our family. We're all family here, and this is going to take us to the end of the year, to next spring training, and being together and having a lot of fun with each other down the line with a lot of different guests. By the way, everyone, I did hear from the actress Caterina Miccio. We're working on something where she's going to be live from Italy. She's going to come on,
nice.
and we're going to have a great tour, a great, everything that's going on around. I think that's so wonderful. That'll be, under our entertainment category. So guys, for everything, I will let you know well ahead of time. She's really looking forward. She's so proud of being out there and coming on. And remember, there's a 6-hour difference, guys. So it could be like 2 o'clock in the morning and we're, normal time, like 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever it is. So look for that also. So much going on here. It's amazing. And it starts with all you guys. Charles, it actually starts with you, because you started the phenom of, rah-rahing us and coming on and liking the show and telling the people about the show. And we can't thank you enough. So we always like when you come up. And I'm glad
I do it every day, because I really like you guys. You're my brothers now, and I love the show, and I'm gonna always do that. As long as I got breath in my body,
Oh, yeah, you'll be there for a long, long time, my friend. Don't worry about that. Nitin, you had a few things you wanted to say?
Yeah. Sean has a question saying, how do you guys feel about the lineup?
I think the lineup's all right.
I think the lineup's all right. I'm a little, I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit, to be honest with you, but I feel that it's a decent lineup. I'd like to see Volpe come out tonight with a vengeance. I really do. And I have something little birdie tells me that Giancarlo's in the lineup, right? Or is he not?
He is.
He's in the lineup.
DH. He's DHing.
A little birdie tells me that he's going to put the ball in the stands tonight. Long way. He's going to hit a bomb shot tonight. That's what I feel. I'm feeling in my body and my bones. So
he's going to jack one out. He's going to jack one out tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember last year when they brought back the fences so high? Yeah, even Babe Ruth might have had a little trouble hitting it out.
That was ridiculous, man. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
It was like hitting an old Yankee Stadium to center field. How far was it to dead center field in Yankee Stadium back in the day? Man, that's the way it felt.
No, it was nuts. It was nuts. I guess I didn't realize the Guardians could win that division. They're only 3.5 games behind the Tigers, and the Tigers are really struggling. They really are. What happened to that team? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, they had everything going for them. They were playing great ball. I don't know. That's baseball for you guys. Baseball is just it's just crazy. What? Are you serious?
Yep.
Now you got to announce this one.
All right, ready for this? My team just booked our good friend and two-time Super Bowl champion Perry Williams from the New York Giants for this show on Saturday, September 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Boom.
Nice. Woo woo.
Perry Williams. Oh my God.
He was part of that Giants team too. So
Let's go, baby.
I don't know. You're turning me into a Giant fan. This isn't good. Wow.
Nathan, you're the man.
Yeah, Perry Williams was what, 91 and the 90, what was it, 93 was it?
he also played for the Jets in his career, but he won 2 Super Bowls with the Giants. It was, let me see, it was against the Broncos and then against the Bills. So that
the Bills.
Yep.
Wow. And that's going to be Saturday at 4.
Yeah.
Each.
Nice.
Sometimes I just don't know what to say. I'm like, okay, just okay. Wow.
Keep
that's
it coming, baby.
My God. If we don't get 500 subs with all these guests, I don't think we ever will. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Let's do this. Come on. Let's not
Best
stop
show
now. Let's keep going.
on the web, man.
Yeah, really. This is incredible. Thank you,
All
Nathan, you and
all
your
the
team.
guests we have and all the fun we have. Come on, let's go, people.
Wow, this is great. Little bit about the post
If
later on, guys. So, go ahead.
If Joe gets 500 subs, he's gonna pole dance. Okay.
Hey, Stephen Baker just texted me saying he enjoyed the show, Joe, and he said you're cool.
Thank you. Same thing here. 100%. Wow, that a Super Bowl champion says I'm cool. Yeah, I think he's trying to buy my love for the Giants. That's what he's doing. But I appreciate it. Please give him my best and tell him thank you so much. Little notes about tonight, guys. Don't forget, we're going to go to Ken, the Ugly Truth channel. He's going to be doing the play-by-play of the Yankees and the Orioles. Tonight's game is on Fox, guys. Don't look for it on Yes. It's on Fox. That's why it's on a few minutes later. The first pitch is around 7:15, 7:18. And then, of course, we have our post-game show right after that. I put the link out for 10:10 tonight. It could be earlier, could be a little bit later, but we're going to target to come on about 10:10 tonight. And we'll give you the best post-game as we possibly can. And I believe that Chef Nick will be back with us tonight. And hopefully Nathan and Evan, our play-by-play man for Saturday's game with the Astros and the Mariners. So there's a lot going on. Charles, when you get a chance, you come on also. Anytime we will be in touch.
Okay.
And you'll be part of the team. I really appreciate that.
And also,
Thank you.
What time is that game? The Astros game on Saturday? Which platform are you on? Ken's or this one?
No, this one.
What time?
I believe it's 7:10. Let me.
Maybe Evan can join you for Perry Williams.
Yeah, if he can, he'll be very he'll be very, very happy for that. Let me see. So that would be what, Saturday? So we got it should be, it's 7:10. 7:10 right here on NY Yankee Mania. So look for that, everyone, and it should be a lot of fun. So, but you know what, guys, in dissecting that Yankee lineup, is it really a good idea to start maneuvering players yet until you maybe clinch? I mean, is it? I don't know. Is it a good idea to do it? All of a sudden now Paul G's going to lead off, and this one's batting here, and and what do you think about this? What do you think? You think it's strictly because they hit pitching or what?
I think they should have left the lineup the way it was. You had Trent leading off. Why are you going to change it now? Goldschmidt can hit lefties, but kind of messes up everything, I think.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. It's really, really, they just changed it up out of nowhere. And, listen, we got to go with it. I don't think we have a choice. I really don't think we have a choice. No, we don't. But, like Jake's saying, they've been doing the most part this season, though Goldie usually leads off against lefties.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope it works. I really do, because the Yankees really, really need to win the next few games. And we got to do it. We got to do this.
They got to start winning series and winning. I'm hoping for a sweep against Baltimore, but I will take 2 out of 3. They got to start winning the series and hopefully gain some ground and take advantage of tonight because the Blue Jays lost. So hopefully we can win tonight. With
need that.
Yeah, really. Tonight is big. If they have any aspirations for first place, which I still think is a very big long shot, but Ken from the Ugly Truth keeps saying, no. They are definitely going to win the division. So yeah, you have to keep the hope. If that's what he really feels, then let's do it. Let's do it, guys. So
Max needs to be on his game tonight.
Yeah, I hope so. He usually, these games like this, he gets up for it. No question about it.
And McMahon, I love McMahon at third base, but that dude got to start swinging a little bit more bat there,
Yeah, he's been a disappointment. No question about it. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. But that was the fear when they got him. He's a strikeout machine. And
he's more of a defensive player than a hitter, really.
He was only good, really, in Coors Field. So again, let's just we have to take it with a grain of salt, I guess, at this point. So, but yeah, let's do this and let's go forward. And bottom line is, you gotta win the innings. You win the innings, you move forward. You absolutely move forward. And we'll see. I can't stress it enough. I like the fact that Jose's in there, Rosario's in there, and they're mixing and matching. So okay, let's see how it goes. The way I feel. I'm scared of the Orioles, but I'm going to go 3 out of 4 Yankees. How about you, Charles?
3 out of 4.
Oh, it's a 4-game series?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go sweep would be hard, but you know what? I'm going to go 3 out of the 4, but I'm going to say sweep. Just because I think
3 out of 4? Okay.
The Yankees are playing for something. They're playing for something bigger here. I think they need to be focused in this series. And obviously the Orioles can be a gritty team against the Yankees. So I'm going to say sweep, but 3 out of 4 would be nice too. So
the Orioles ain't got nothing to lose, man. So they could be a pest, like Joe says,
Yeah.
Just like the Twins. The Twins were a pest. They kept batting, hitting the ball over the field,
Sean Browning saying 3 out of 4. Yeah, I definitely agree. I agree. I hope. And tonight they got to start with the win. Tonight you have to start with the win. There's no question about that. You have to. So let's see, all of that. But well, guys, we've been on a little over an hour, and we got a lot more work to do later on, and a lot more stuff. So let's some final.
Man, speaking of fireworks, we booked you 3 today.
Yeah, that's amazing. Charles, some final words?
Let's go Yankees. Let's get this win. Let's keep it rolling. That's all I got to say right now.
Awesome.
I think Judge goes deep tonight, too.
Oh, yep. The Golden Boy.
The Golden Boy. The Golden Boy, yeah.
I'm going to say Stanton, and I think Volpe is going to have a nice game. So
And I
let's see how
think
it goes.
3 pitches. Yeah, 7-6. I think 3 pitches, 7 innings with like 10 strikeouts,
Yeah.
8 strikeouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how it goes, and then we'll take it from there. Charles, I hope you join us in the chat for the post game tonight, and
Yeah.
we really appreciate
Hey,
your contribution.
I didn't get my final prediction for the game.
No, we know. Go ahead.
Yeah, Max Fried is going to go 7 or 8 innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 earned runs, and probably 6-7 hits. And then I'm going to say Stanton hits a home run, Grisham, and Belly.
Okay. Sounds good. That actually really sounds good. Let's see how that goes. So, guys, thanks so much for being here for the Super Bowl champion Stephen Baker interview and some Yankee talk before the Yankees take on the Orioles tonight on Fox. And then we'll be here for that all-important post game. Let's hope it's a happy camper game again, guys, and we move forward and get closer to clinching the pennant, and we can raise the glasses and say, welcome to October baseball, baby, because that's where it all becomes. So here we go, guys. Charles, again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have a wonderful day, and
You too.
we'll be in touch later.
Yes, sir.
Have
Thank
a
you,
great
Charles.
day.
Thank
You
you.
take
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Joe.
You got it anytime. Thank you for coming on. Good luck. All right. So so that's it. Then again, I thank you again for everything you're putting into the show. It's been terrific, and it's just one after another, and now you're bringing us Perry Williams of the world champion Giants, two-time world champion, not just one, 2 times. So that should be a very interesting interview on Saturday, September 20th at 4 p.m. So that'll be a lot of fun. With that in mind, everyone, I hope everybody has a great Thursday afternoon. Thank you again for being with us. Appreciate it. Please subscribe, press the like button, and listen to Ken the Ugly Truth tonight. And then come right back here for the best post-game show on the internet. Thank you so much. God bless you all. God bless America. Go Yankees. And stay healthy, everyone.